What's going on, guys? Alex. In today's video, I want to show you why your wedding photography site isn't converting, why you're not getting leads, even if you are running ads, if you are showing up quite high organically. This is a problem I see with a lot of wedding photography sites. I just wanted to show you guys what the problem is and what you can do to fix it. So a lot of these photography sites look the exact same, and I'll just show you a few examples here and quickly point out what the problem is. I have a lot of calls with potential clients, with current clients. The websites aren't converting. The websites look incredible. They're highlighting their work. The photos are incredible, but for whatever reason, the paid traffic, the organic traffic, is not converting into leads. And I just have a few examples for you here that I'll just pull up completely at random for sites that are already doing well, but simply not converting. I haven't checked anything here, so I'm just gonna assume that these sites aren't converting just based on what I've seen with clients and doing competitor research. By the way, if you do need help with your Google Ads campaign or your SEO, or you want organic results for your wedding photography business, click the link down below, book a call with me. Happy to take a look at any of your campaigns or go over any of your strategies, answer any questions you might have, and of course, see if there is any opportunity to work together to get you more photography leads. So here we have first one, Boston Photography. This business is ranking incredibly well, right? They are getting a lot of organic traffic. Unfortunately, I can tell you right now, it is probably not converting very well. They're maybe getting at best a 2, probably 1% conversion rate from organic traffic, unless the person really loves what they see. But just looking at it already, it's not going to be converting well. First of all, this is what somebody lands on from search if they're on their phone. Right? Fairly standard, but unfortunately, there is no way already for somebody to get in contact with this business. And you have to think about it from a search perspective, from a user perspective. People are going to scroll through the site. Once they've decided they do want to contact you, they're probably going to scroll back to the top, right? Because that is where it makes most sense for people to reach out to you. Unfortunately, for here, there's no call to action in the header, and this says explore the site. Right, which just brings us down to another image, right? So 2 opportunities completely gone for someone to contact this person on their mobile device. And again, even if you click the menu, there's no call to action. There's contact which blends in with the rest of the menu items. From here, this user is going to bounce. They're going to leave this site. Even here on desktop, right? They have a kind of a call to action up here, now booking, but this isn't a call to action. It's more of a statement, and the site does not look great when it is opened up in desktop, which is quite interesting to me. And again, as you scroll down, there's no calls to action. There's not even a whole lot of photos, right? This person is ranking really well. I'm sure he or she is doing quite well, but they're missing just kind of the basic framework of having a website that does convert. Even something as little as down here, 2021, all this has a role in whether or not somebody is going to contact you for their service. If you make it difficult, like it is for me right now, they're going to bounce. They're going to visit the next person. This site is horrendous. Let's see what it looks like on mobile, right? Terrible mobile formatting for a photography site. There's way too much text. There's no portfolio section. There's no calls to action. I mean, this is a great button, but it should be call, fill out a form, get in touch with us. And even in the menu here, again, contact, but this should be separate so that when someone does click the menu, they are really likely to call you. And we have another option here, another good looking site, right? Amazing photo, right? They have the portfolio here. This is more photo heavy, so it does work, does play a little bit well, does play a little bit better on actually getting somebody interested in the service. Unfortunately, there's no buttons. Contact does not stand out. There's not a single call to action. Right? And then even if you look at it on mobile, which I'm not sure if it'll let me. Yes, it does. Even looking at mobile, there's no call to action anywhere at the top. In the menu, again, contact just blends right in. And this is the problem I see time and time again with these sites. So if you are somebody that does have a site, again, no buttons, right? Scrolling down into just full 3-page images. I'm not sure why that happened, right? Read more is not a call to action. Nobody cares. You have to keep in mind that when you are sending either paid traffic or when organic traffic is visiting your site, you want them to convert into a lead, right? People, as a wedding photography business owner, you likely care exponentially more about your brand than somebody that is just going to use your service once and refer you, right? But the referral is not based on your brand. It's based on the service you provide. So when you are sending paid, especially if you're sending paid traffic to a site, and even for organic traffic, it needs to be kept in mind that you want this traffic to convert. And again, we can look at just one more here in Calgary. Find out more, but just send us to pricing, which is not terrible, right? This isn't terrible. Having pricing is fantastic. And when we scroll through, again, no more buttons. About Erica, it's inconsequential. Pricing is good, but no calls to action. And even on mobile, right, there's just find out more. And even here, contact is not highlighted, right? You want contact always to be highlighted. And just to show you guys, I want to show you guys two quick examples of websites that do this well. So Mango Studios here in Toronto, for example, what I would have is this. You have the menu here. I would make this the actual book an appointment button, but they do have book an appointment on desktop, right? They have a pricing and availability call to action right here. And again, they hit you with a huge portfolio slider here. View pricing and availability, right? View pricing, meet our team, and then you kind of at this point, they've probably already clicked through. When you do look at it on mobile, again, you see the same thing, right? Pricing and availability right there in the middle. And when you do click here, view pricing and availability as a very distinguished button. So this website is converting. It's converting very well for both paid and organic traffic. And as you do scroll through the menu, you have a call and pricing button here, right? This is a perfect example of how your website should be structured if you want to be turning paid traffic or organic traffic into leads. The harder you make it for your user to contact you, the least likely they are going to contact you. They're going to click out, they're going to visit someone on Google Maps and just call them, and you've just lost that entire opportunity of getting a phone call or a form filled out. Another great example is this site. They have a book an appointment button, a connect button, right? They have buttons. The menu follows you through the entire experience on their website, right? Really great photos, photo heavy. Not so much about their services or them, but more about the photo, more about the experience that you would want as somebody that is looking for this service. Even here on the mobile website, they've got book an appointment and connect, 2 calls to action, right? And then as you scroll through, wedding photography, right? Not as many, but again, this book an appointment is here the whole way and does convert really well. These are just some of the basics that you need if you want your website to convert. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a bunch of examples here just to give you an idea of how you should be structuring your sites from a conversion standpoint. I don't like that at all. From a conversion standpoint and kind of how your site should look, how it should be structured if you want people actually filling out forms or calling you for your wedding photography services. You definitely need to be paying attention to these things if you are running paid traffic to your site, especially if you're not getting any leads. If you're wondering why you're converting at 1 or 2%, this is probably one of the biggest reasons why, and this can solve a lot of your problems if your website is not performing in a way that you expect or that you want it to. And yeah, if you did make it this far, as always, you guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, you can click the link down below, book a call with me. I'm happy to take a look at your website, make any recommendations. Happy to take a look at your Google Ads campaigns, or even discuss your organic SEO strategy. You can book a call with me completely for free. Happy to take a look at anything, talk about your website, talk about your strategy, and of course, see if there is any opportunity to work together to get you more wedding photography leads. As always, you guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.